What is up, my friends? It is Monday and it is the Anfield Agenda News Roundup. We have a lot to get through over the next few minutes. I'm going to be discussing the breaking news. That's right, breaking news around Ruben Amorim. We're going to be giving you declared interest from one particular club in Mohamed Salah and a few other bits and pieces. So that's what I'm going to discuss, but we want to know your thoughts. Do let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. The tickets for the Dublin and Belfast shows, as I'm sure you're aware, are now on sale. You can get them on Ticketmaster, or you can look in the description of this video where you will see a link. Belfast will be May 31st and Dublin will be June the 2nd. Limelight for Belfast, the Academy for Dublin. Can't wait. Hopefully we end the season with a party. So, speaking of party, I feel like it's time to start announcing the next potential Liverpool manager, because we do have confirmation from Pedro Sepulveda that Liverpool have indeed offered Ruben Amorim a 3-year contract to become the next manager of Liverpool Football Club. Now, of course, we always want multiple sources on these things, and I'm sure that the news will begin to trickle out over the coming hours and perhaps days. But Pedro Sepulveda is very well placed for all things Portuguese football, gave us the news about Darwin Núñez previously, and has been on the money so far with everything regarding Ruben Amorim. So, let's get to more news, because it isn't just that, and I'll move on to the Everton points deduction in a minute, but more news has started to come out as the day has gone on around the situation with Ruben Amorim. So, another journalist on Twitter has said, Ruben Amorim is determined to move to Anfield. Our friends at LFC Transfer Room posted that one. Another one from this is, Liverpool have now sent their first proposal directly to Ruben Amorim's agent. Discussions will continue to find total agreement and to seal the deal. Liverpool are favourites. Doesn't stop there though, because the good news just keeps on coming today, my friends. Another post today has suggested that this could be done in the coming days. So Liverpool are looking to move fast and get their man. And I'm delighted by it. I've always said to you guys, there's been two names above all else to me, Xabi Alonso, Ruben Amorim. And once Xabi Alonso said that he was going to stay put at Leverkusen, it was a matter of time before we got Ruben Amorim on board. And he is pumped and excited at the idea of becoming Liverpool manager. He wants the deal to happen. That's what another journalist has said today, that he wants to become Liverpool manager. He wants to move to Anfield. And I think we will see movement on this over the next day or two, maybe even tonight. Don't forget, we will be live, of course, at 8:30 for tonight's Late Night Agenda, where we'll go into more detail on this and everything else that we need to talk about today. So just to kick off with a bit of good news, because it is nice to start the week off with the good news. Ruben Amorim, apparently, according to Pedro Sepulveda, has been offered a 3-year contract to become the Liverpool manager. Now, I don't want to throw flowers at myself. Okay, maybe I do a little bit, but I did say to you guys on stream the other day, 3 years would be my understanding of the contract that will be offered, but that was just based off common sense more than inside information, because as I've always said, I've had nothing on this. I'm sitting back and waiting for journalists to give us the scoop, and there we have it. 3-year contract being offered to Ruben Amorim. So for the first big story of the day, please do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to move on a little bit from this, because there is lots more to talk about, and we'll move on to the Mohamed Salah situation in a moment. But for now, David Ornstein and many other journalists have indeed posted to say that Everton have been handed another points deduction from the Premier League. David Ornstein said, Everton given a 2-point deduction for breaches of Premier League profit and sustainability rules. Penalty for a 3-year cycle for 2022-2023 follows a 6-point deduction for previous cycle. Everton dropped 1 spot in the Premier League down to 16th, 2 points above the relegation zone, and they have 7 days to notify if indeed they want to appeal that decision, which I'm sure they will, because from my understanding, Everton feel this is a bit like double jeopardy. They've already been punished for this, and now they're being punished again. So we've seen Everton go 10 points, 6 points, another 2 points. It does all feel a little bit convoluted, but let's see what happens. So, time to get to the Mohamed Salah situation. And I have warned for the longest time that I feel Mohamed Salah is destined to leave this summer. That's the information that we've had behind the scenes, but we've never had concrete offers on the table. So Graham Bailey has today posted, the Saudi Pro League are readying their initial move for Liverpool's Mohamed Salah. He goes on to say Michael Edwards is aware of the situation and ready to sanction a sale. Again, when Michael Edwards was given the reins at Liverpool and indeed all of FSG's footballing operations, we did say that he isn't a fan of people in their 30s getting extended contracts, and this for me always seemed the most likely outcome. But there is a little bit more here. Graham also said Al Ittihad are in pole position for Salah, with Karim Benzema likely to leave the Saudi Pro League team at the end of the campaign. And he finishes by saying Salah is a priority and still a priority for Saudi. So I guess the question we're all going to ask is, one, is it the right thing for Liverpool Football Club? And two, how much? From the first part of it, it's open to interpretation. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. I can tell you my own thoughts, and that is, from business reasons, yes, it's the right decision. From the emotional part, you want Salah to stay until he can't run anymore because he's Salah and he's a goal scorer. But I've always believed that this was going to be the summer. So from that perspective, I think if you get 100 million plus, it is probably the right move. A lot of people feel that his form since he's come back from the injury has maybe been an indicator that he's tailing off. I don't know that to be the case or not, but I do know that 100 million plus quid for a new manager wouldn't be too bad to go and help to try and build a team in the shape and form that he wants them in. So I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think? Do you think it's the right time? Do you think we should extend? And if we are going to sell, how much do you think Liverpool ask for Mohamed Salah? A couple of bits from yesterday, not that any of us want to be reminded by that game yesterday, but just an indication of how much Liverpool were on top against Manchester United. I know, scoreboard's the only stat that matters. But I just want to show you how wasteful we were yesterday, because we were all very frustrated at the sheer amount of chances that Liverpool missed, and this kind of shows you why. Liverpool's XG against Manchester United yesterday at Old Trafford was 3.59. Manchester United's XG, 0.71. And somehow, in the crazy world of football, the game ended 2-2. And that's it. We were wasteful. We should have taken our chances. We didn't. And Manchester United made us to pay. Now, the next question that I asked myself was, how does this impact and affect our chances for the title? Well, thankfully, the Opta supercomputer has been doing its job again. And it has changed Liverpool's chances of winning the Premier League from 45%, which we were before the game against United, down to 31.3%. Which kind of, somebody asked me yesterday to guess what I think the title race is, and I said I think it's pretty much level pegging now right across the board. So I don't know what the other Opta stats are for Arsenal and Manchester City. I'll get those before tonight's stream. But for Liverpool's, we can confirm that we've dipped from 45% down to 31.3%. And one last little thing before we finish up today, Rodrigo, that guy that we've always been linked with, that guy at Real Madrid that may be surplus to requirements. Well, Fabrizio Romano has posted today a quote from Rodrigo where he said, "I almost joined Liverpool in 2017. The deal was done for €3 million. It collapsed because I said no. I wanted to stay at Santos, make history, finish my studies and then leave, even though the offer from Liverpool was very good." If only, because, Rodrigo's a fine player, and I would say that €3 million will be far higher if indeed he does leave Real Madrid. But you also got to say fair play to the kid. He wanted to finish his studies, stay with Santos, and he ended up at Real Madrid. So it didn't work out too badly there for Rodrigo Goes, but there you are. So, my friends, that is it. That is the Anfield Agenda News Roundup. Look forward to catching up with you guys tonight at 8:30 for the Late Night Agenda. Monday's my favourite show of the week, so do come along and join us. Thank you for your support, and we'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.